Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Mrs. Schilke and I are going to do a video for you on advanced basic hand techniques. This training cycle, we are focused on our back fist, middle punch, ridge hand, and straight knife for our dojo curriculum. I want to make these techniques more advanced. To make these techniques more advanced, you need to add a supporting technique and you need to add some footwork to it. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to work on our advanced back fist. What we're going to do is we're going to do what I call a parry pop back fist. Now here's the situation in sparring application. You and your opponent are in what's called a mirrored stance. All right, she's got right leg in front, I got left leg in front. It's like looking into a beautiful mirror. Now from here, you can do this off of an opponent's technique. For example, if they come in with a jab, you take a step on the 45-degree angle, parry with your front hand, and then use the same hand to pop over the top. All right, so off of their technique, 45-degree, parry, pop, back fist. You can also use this technique without them initiating. You can do it just by moving around. If I can circle myself into position where I'm lined up, actually a little bit on the outside of her front arm, I can then do the same thing. I can parry and pop against her stance. All right, now towards you, when we do this towards the mirror, it's going to look like this. Parry, pop. We're going to take a little 45 penetration and then an extra little stride on the pop. 1, 2. All right, let me do it 2 more times. 1, 2. Parry, pop. Hi-ya, hi-ya! Next technique we're going to do is a push middle punch. And I'm going to give you guys a couple of different variations. Same sparring scenario. You and your opponent are in a mirrored stance. Your opponent either step jabs in, or they could also blitz in. But let's go off of the step jab. All right, so off of their step jab, we're going to do the same thing we just did. We're going to take a step on the 45-degree angle, parry with the front hand. Instead of popping with the back fist, we're going to go ahead and throw a reverse punch, a middle punch, right into that chest guard. All right, so it's going to be parry and pop, stepping on the 45. We can also do the same thing against their blitz. Back up just a half step. All right, so if they blitz at us, we can do the same thing. Boom, boom. All right, a little 45-degree angle, parry, pop. Towards the mirror, it would look like this. Hi-ya! Step on the 45, parry, and reverse. Hi-ya! Hi-ya! The next version of the push middle punch is going to be against that blitz again. This time, we're going to step back with it. And as we step back, we are going to high block, parrying away that jab, and we're going to ram that middle punch right underneath. So as they blitz, boom, right there, right into it. It can also be used against the step jab. All right, so if they step jab in and ram, you can drop down with it. If they blitz in, you can drop back with it. I noticed there was a variation there. If you look in this view, I can drop down or I can drop back. I could also do it forward for that matter. All right, so towards the front, it's going to look like this. Hi-ya! Drop back, block and punch. Hi-ya! The next technique we're going to do is we're going to do the very same thing with our ridge hand, guys. It can be done against the jab. It could be done against the step jab, jab of the blitz. It could even be done against the high punch. So same exact thing. As they come in with that jab, we're stepping with our parry. Instead of back fist, instead of reverse punch, it's the ridge hand. That's right. So as they come in, it is bam, ridge hand. Can also once again be done against a high punch, step jab, or a blitz. Okay? The front view, the view to the front, the way that would look towards the mirror would be this. 45-degree with your parry, ridge hand underneath. 45-degree, parry, hi-ya! 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 Now our last technique is going to be self-defense. It's going to be the entry for our short push. Our attacker is going to take a step in and push. We're going to take a step back with double out blocks, and then bam, right from there, straight knife to the collarbone. All right, so we step back and clap, knife. And if you know the rest of the self-defense, it's step back, clap, knife, palm, middle punch, kick, push, and kiai with a clear. All right? So the entry is going to straight up be step back clap and knife. It's going to go aya, 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 aya. Parry pop back fist. 45 side step with parry, stride in with that back fist. It's going to be 1, 2. Aya, aya. Push, middle punch. Side step on the 45. Parry their jab. Middle punch to body. Side step on 45. Parry and punch. Aya! Aya! Push, middle punch. Dropping down with high block and reverse punch. Aya! Dropping back with high block and reverse punch. Aya! 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 Parry with Ridgehand. Side step on 45 with parry. Stride in, Ridgehand. 45 parry. Stride and ridge. Short push, self-defense entry. Step back clap, knife. Aya! 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 Well, thank you very much. Make sure you like all the videos, make sure you follow the page, and keep practicing. Thank you so much, man. Us. And thank you, team. Us.